But you seem very hopeful for the future. And I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so there are things that I've got huge concerns about, but they're not the kind of the structural concerns that are threatening a lot of countries around the
world. So is there something that keeps you and that keeps you up at night, or things that you think about more than other things when you think about the future?
Sure. Well, let me give you two. One's a security. One is more economic. The security one, it involves Mexico. Americans really like their cocaine. And a lot of Americans have discovered that they really like meth. And that has provided the Mexican cartels with all the money that they will ever need. And so Mexico, our largest trading partner, our second largest demographic partner, is suffering under that. And the evolution of the cartel wars in Mexico is threatening to come north now. There's a new group called Jalisco New Generation, ultra violent, much worse than the Guadalajara cartel, much worse than the Sinaloa. And they are now contesting other cartels for control of each and every plaza that crosses into the United States. And if they just get one, they're going to start coming north. That worries me. It's not going to destroy us, but that's a big concern. The thing that keeps me up at night is between what's going on in China and Russia right now, the world is in a huge fertilizer shortage, and it's not going to get better. And put this a little different way. In the 1990s and the 2000s, part of why global growth was so strong is that all of the supplies, the energy, the industrial inputs, the food that the Soviet system built in excess and distributed through its empire got dumped on the global market. And it was dumped on the global market for the next 25 years. That has kept inflation low. That has allowed any number of economic trends that we think of as normal to manifest. This is German manufacturing, Chinese manufacturing. This is the digital revolution. This is the energy transition. None of this would have ever been possible without FSU materials. It's also Brazilian and South Asian agriculture. Removing the Russians from the system, removing Chinese fertilizer from the system, breaking down globalization. We now have to go through those good years where we had all this stuff to build up all this capacity. We now have to do that in reverse. And if nothing goes wrong, and if we all trust each other and no one hoards, we're still going to lose 1 billion people. Because we have to go back at a minimum to the food situation that we had in 1992, when we had a much smaller population globally.
Okay. Interesting.
A better bet is that we're going to regress a lot more than that.
Okay.
Gosh. So we're looking at a very different caloric situation globally. And you're looking at half the population of the world having to figure out how to get by with substantially less. That's my big worry.